What is up, everybody? In today's video we are going to be doing a bunch of small things on the E30 because it has to get done to get this thing closer to a running condition. All that in today's episode. My name is Ryan. This is Project Race Car. Let's get into it. So currently I am working on the video of getting the intercooler mounted. As you can see, it's kind of just like free hanging there. But that is doing okay, and we're making the brackets and everything. But there are a couple things that I want to focus on. Mainly the injectors. We got a couple parts for the turbo, and kind of just getting everything a little bit more buttoned up than it is currently. So one thing that you guys are probably noticing is that we have the intercooler piping kind of mocked up right now. And what's super exciting is that the blow-off valve will be like right here, and everything is really coming together. I can't weld aluminum, I can barely weld other things. So I'm going to bring that to somebody, that way it's done correctly. So when I got this nice fancy turbo, I thought I'd save a tiny bit of money and get some Vband clamps off of Amazon, but I quickly realized that those do not fit. You can see that the inner housing is like a little bit too thick, but I ordered one from Precision, and they sent out this absolutely beautiful unit, and watch this. Are you ready? Boom. Look how nice that fits. So now we will be able to start mocking up the downpipe and everything, so be on the lookout for that video as well. So when doing a project like this, you really don't think about one of the things that's going to really add up, and that's going to be sensors. Sensors are so expensive, but that being said, hopefully, you know, if you spend the money, you buy once and you only have to cry once. We got a Skunk 2 4-bar map sensor. Since it has an O-ring, I don't want to crimp it, so I'm going to put some grease on it. It's never worth saving the 2 seconds than to just put grease on it. It will go in a lot easier, and you won't have to worry about blowing the gasket. So when we started the build, we did the Acura RDX injectors. They're the 410cc injectors, and they're a really good upgrade for NA stuff. And so that's what we started because they're relatively affordable, and you know, they're a good place to go. But we have a nice upgrade since we're going to be needing a lot more fuel than what we can currently run. So let's go ahead and pop this off. Let's see what we end up. Okay, 2 and 2. So when we inevitably do the K-swap on the CRB, we are going to be using these RDX injectors, and so these will be perfect to just set aside and keep for a rainy day. So this is our new Injector Dynamics 1050cc injectors. These guys are specifically made for the K-Series and with the correct height as the K-Series, and these are going to be a great injector. They're actually really affordable. They're probably closer to affordability to the RDX injectors, so that is always something to consider. I believe that these guys are E85 compatible, so when we go E85 in the future, like most turbo cars do, this will be a great injector for us to run, and it will be plenty for our horsepower goals. So I'm going to lube up the top and bottom O-ring, and then we are going to get these guys in. Like I said, always lube up your gaskets because you don't want these to fold and cause a fuel leak. Don't forget these little washers. They go in between the fuel rail and the intake manifold, and they're really easy to forget. I definitely forgot them on my first install, and one of you guys in the comments actually hit me up and said that I forgot them. So yeah, don't forget those. These look much better than the blue ones as well. Oh yeah, now that doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. That's so good. So good. Nice. I don't know about you guys, but I am so impressed with just like how this is coming along. It is a complete mess in here, so please ignore that. We will get the E30 looking a lot better. But these look great. That is one more thing checked off the list. So I wanted to actually fit up like the downpipe, so I went ahead and threw a couple tacks on just this 90. So this is loosely what it will look like, and it just goes straight down. So it'll be a pretty simple downpipe, but I wanted to fit on our wastegate, and I was kind of looking on where to fit the wastegate, and it looks like we can kind of angle it through here. So I'm going to go ahead and mock it up and see if we would be able to fit a like 90 off of that. Hear me out, or we do a 90 just straight down. It won't be obnoxious at all. At least we'll be able to kind of spin that around and see where it clears and how we'll kind of route that. I do need to order more piping for this to get that actually cleared, but overall, we are looking really good. Okay, I need to work with all these, coolant hoses that we had on the car. We need to get all the coolant lines run that are underneath this intake manifold, but that will be in a later video. We need to get all the wiring over. We need to finish up the intercooler, which is also coming. I'm currently just making the brackets, but the video is just taking a long while. But overall, we are making really good progress. The E30 is looking really good. I'm super excited on where it's at right now. And we are just closing in. We are getting more and more stuff done. I think the downpipe is going to be really easy. It won't look perfect, but who cares? Okay, the last new part that we need for the E30 is going to be finishing off the accessory belts. And so we got a new tensioner, and this one is specific for this application rather than the last one that I got was just like a cheapo Amazon one. And it was kind of squeaking and making a lot of noise, and then you could see it was waving. So we got a new one, and we are going to install that. The new pulley that I got was the idler pulley, but it's going to really class up this joint. So this is the hybrid racing pulley, and basically it bolts together, and there's this nice faceplate on it, and then you have 3 bolts in the kit. 2 are the same length, which go in these top 2 sections, and then the last one goes in the center. I didn't even know where I left the belt, which is a little bit concerning. I really hope I still have it. Nice. Okay, let's find this belt. I found it. It was on top of the car. I was driving myself crazy. Okay, let's see if I remember how this goes off. Okay. Jeez Louise. That is looking so much better. Man, we still have a lot of work to do. But the hybrid racing pulley looks sick. The black and white looks great. The injectors look clean. Downpipe is looking great. Turbo looks incredible. Nishimoto looks great. Wow. Okay, we will put the E30 back together in the next video, I pinky promise. Getting closer and closer. Oh, also the 4-bar map sensor looks great too. Okay, we are heading straight into the grow seasons in Austin. So it is getting very humid. It is pretty miserable out here in the garage. So I will have to switch up my schedule to start getting morning and evening work done on the E30. But that is going to end it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and until next time, my name is Ryan. This is Project Race Car. Have an amazing day. Peace.